Hey guys, I'm MG, and today I'll be looking at I Am Legend, which is a 2007 American post-apocalyptic action thriller film that was directed by Francis Lawrence and written by Mark Protasiewicz and Akiva Goldsman. That is based on a 1954 novel with the same name that was made by Richard Matheson. It also stars Will Smith as the main character, Robert Neville. However, we're not here to name celebrities, we're here to review. So why don't we do that right now? This film is not very good. Like, it has a good outline for a story, and Will Smith's performance was definitely great, but its execution doesn't live up to its fullest potential, which results in a number of issues, with the main one being the monsters. And that is because the monsters look horrendous. Seriously, it's just as bad as the visual effects from The Incredible Hulk, and you know how much I hate the Hulk design, which is why it's not surprising why I hate the monster design as well. They just look too cartoonish, without being scary or intimidating in the slightest. The infected dogs look fine, but the zombies don't, and they make me want to laugh when they're supposed to be scary, which is a very bad sign. Now, they don't show up much, but when they do, it's super disorienting to see the design look as bad as it does now. The characters are also really underdeveloped. Robert Neville was not really interesting, and you don't really feel his struggle during the apocalypse. And Anna and Ethan don't do anything to further progress the story. All they do is mention the survivors camp and reference Shrek, which is just super cringe. Especially when Neville says that he likes Shrek. The story was very repetitive, which made it a little boring because of how predictable it became and how meandering it already was. The pacing was very slow, with scenes that feel like a waste of time, which ruined some of the excitement that I should be feeling. And the entire final battle was just a mess, with the action being too simplistic and lacking tension, Neville's death being ineffective, and the mediocre speech from Anna at the end. I am aware that this has an alternate ending, but that is also very bad because of how it fails to make me feel anything other than laughter from the hideous monster design. There were also a few pointless scenes, like when Neville is talking with the mannequins. The story would not change if those scenes weren't there. The music isn't very memorable either, and while it tries to create sadness, it doesn't really work into making me feel anything. So yeah, this film has a lot of problems that make it a little incompetent, but there are some things that I do like in this movie. Like I said, Will Smith was really good, and at least Braga was also pretty solid. The visual effects have aged surprisingly well, especially with the explosions looking really good. And I say surprisingly because of how bad the monsters look. So at least it has nice explosions. The action was pretty decent. It wasn't all that tense, but it was still mildly entertaining. The cinematography had a bunch of nice looking setting shots that really do make the world feel destroyed and abandoned. I like the scenes with Will Smith and his dog because they do have a nice bond together that I kind of enjoyed. And while the dog's death wasn't that sad, it was still the most emotional scene of the entire film. The flashback scenes were also a nice addition to the film. It's nothing impactful, and it doesn't do anything with the death of Neville's family, but at least it shows us how the virus has started. And that's about it. I don't really know what else to say. I just found this film a mediocre adaptation from a novel, but it's not terrible, and if you like hearing Will Smith say, I like Shrek, then go ahead and watch it. It's not the worst. 5.6 out of 10. Goodbye everyone, and thank you for watching. Bye.